So they got this this Derek Chauvin trial coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Who you root? I'm rooting. I'm going prosecution on this one.
I think we're all pretty much on the prosecution side.
I'm rooting for the prosecution.
Do people really pick sides in that thing? It seems like it's kind of like everyone's sort of wait and see.
What do you mean by that?
Let the best man win.
I think we sort of know who the guy on trial is not the best man. I think that's pretty clear.
I didn't realize that was sort of like, I thought that was just something I think people sort of casually.
No, I think everyone is rooting pretty hard for one side.
Are there Derek Chauvin fans out there? I don't think there are.
Certain. I mean, definitely.
I don't think out of the closet Derek Chauvin
I put my
fans.
foot in the water, and the temperature reading the room, my general read on the consensus of American citizens, this was very much like a 1998, should we introduce the blue M&M or the purple M&M?
Right.
Kind of thing.
I think the stakes are a little higher than that, and I think your read on the room
in this
is
situation, the purple M&M has been murdered by the blue M&M.
Oh, yes.
And we're deciding whether or not to be mad at the blue M&M.
I think we're all mad.
Yeah.
And everyone's hoping that.
But
the
isn't
blue
the
M&M
moral
goes
of
to
the
jail.
story is that underneath it all we're all chocolate?
That's not the moral.
That by being on trial for murder, in a way, Derek Chauvin is... You could say that he is himself.
You couldn't even say that.
No, you can't.
Whatever you're gonna say.
A man who's gotten the RN vaccine.
No, that's certainly not the case whatsoever. Even following your twisted logic, I don't believe.
Would you say that you could call Derek Chauvin?
No, whatever you're gonna say, no. Whatever you're gonna say, no. And why don't we go back to talk about Tom Middleditch raping people with black lipstick on?
Yeah, let's go.
Well,
back
Adam
to
wanted to talk about Derek
He
Chauvin.
did, and that was
I just wanted to get it. See what.
And where did
the temperature on the show?
How about Derek Levine? And he's Derek Shelley Levine from Glengarry Glen Ross.
Okay.
And he's like, you should have seen it.
No.
I had him down.
We don't need
there.
to do any more. We don't need any character bits that are spun off of Derek, whatever the fuck his name
And
is.
he was down.
We can
and
just
I
keep
had
it.
him.
No. You asked how about, and I said no.
And he had a $20 bill.
No.
And it was fake.
No, sir.
Okay.
You said how about?
The machine.
Roundly no is the
I just
answer.
wanted to see.
Chauvin the machine.
No,
I wanted to see who you guys were rooting for, and I think that Stav and I are both going prosecution.
We are definitely. I am. Let me just say that I am firmly rooting for.
I want to
the
put that out there
prosecution.
about myself too. I'm going prosy.
Whereas Nick is.
I'm still finding out
He's
who all
Ken
the
Bone.
the
He's an undecided voter.
I need to know who all the players
Nick's wearing his big red sweatshirt.
and he wants to ask a question.
I need to know who all the players are. Apparently, they already had the karate expert testify in the trial. So I see we've reached the karate expert phase of the public trial, which is a very important part of the public trial. This is the karate expert era.
Who did they have?
There's the tiny glove era, and then there's the fat twins on motorcycles.
Who were those guys?
I don't know. I think they were on postcards. I really only know the reference from The Simpsons.
What?
They
who
were
was?
involved in a murder case.
Who would they get as the karate expert? Who do they get? A real sensei or something?
That guy from the video.
He was in the video? Derek?
No,
what are you talking
there's
about?
a guy who testified yesterday. That's what the jump off of this is there was, in fact, a martial arts expert who testified that Derek Chauvin did a blood choke.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he knew. Was very well trained. Whatever the fuck was going on. Blood choke.
The point of his testimony was to prove that Derek Chauvin knew that he was cutting off circulation to George Floyd's brain.
Oh,
probably
sad.
Yeah. I just want to say I hope he goes to jail.
Me too. I'm going.
I would just like to put that out.
Let's go, Pete.
Let's go. A rare time that we are voting for the prosecution.
But what if the defense attorney is like just the most charming
doing rhymes?
Doesn't matter.
Doing rhymes.
Yeah. What if the defense attorney is a George Floyd in his own right?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. A different kind of hero. No. Again, I really.
Have you even met the man?
I don't. I can. This is one of those times where I don't need to meet him.
Derek Chauvin should have hired just like the most fucking like
the biggest showboat.
Yeah. Just If he could get like Don
a
King
razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
That would be
egregious, outrageous, ridiculous, ludicrous.
That would have been I gotta say, That would have been
to
probably a good
slander such an
strategy.
upstanding man as Mr. a gentleman, Dr. Reverend Derek Chauvin. Here's what I don't want to hear your side of the story. Day one, we're going to get him ordained. We are going into that courtroom, and he will be a man of the frock.
Just an organ playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been one way to go.
That would have been better for TV. I don't think this is a TV trial, is it?
I don't know. I think it's O.J. Simpson style.
Why don't they have
Just
big
a
TV
Lifetime
trials
movie about
anymore?
he was on trial for the racist murder of an unarmed black man that the entire world witnessed. And no one could help him except a fucking bum-ass drunk clown of an attorney
And they
that got
fell in love.
that passed the bar by bribing people with detailing jobs.
That would be a beautiful love story. They found
Well,
romance.
not a love story, but he gets him off. He gets him like the lawyer.
I think
nobody believed in.
I think they need to spice it up and make it that they fall in love. I'm just saying, if we want to take it to the next level.
I think that unfairly portrays the gay community as a bunch of racist,
Racist
murdering
murderers,
cops
yeah.
and elderly black men.
I wouldn't
that are
go there,
mentally
Stock.
insane.
I think that's
Is that the
I
message
wouldn't
you want to
go
send?
there.
Is that all gay people are Derek Chauvin and a
No.
cartoon of a
We tiptoe around a
mentally
line.
unstable-
You put your foot over it there by saying
Yeah.
that
No.
Derek Chauvin is gay,
I
and that he
think
has
you
gay
stepped over the
tendencies.
line and now you're covering it up, and that the crime.
There's
is
no
worse.
cover.
You're saying he has
The crime
homosexual
is worse
tendencies.
than the-
I'm
of
saying
racism.
I'm saying being gay is everyone is gay. That all of us have that in us, and through the power of understanding two very different people.
The Kinsey scale is what they call it.
hmm
I didn't know you spoke Chinese. Though.
I do. Yeah.
Derek Chauvin speaks Chinese. That's the defense is hinging his case on that.
My client. Could a racist man do this? Go ahead, speak a little Chinese for him, Derek. Go ahead, Derek. Blow these people's mentalities. Go ahead, do the shit off the menu we was practicing out there in the cell. Go ahead, say all the General Sal shit you were saying. Go ahead, Derek. Don't be shy. Shit. You kill a motherfucker on camera. You can at very least speak a little Chinese. The greatest lawyer of all time. If you convict this man, I'm gonna kill a bitch. I'm gonna walk out of here. The first bitch I see, I'm gonna beat her ass to death. And that's gonna be on you.
Yep. That would again be a very good
That's
strategy.
a persuasive argument.
You're on a motion to say just kidding.
Motion to say psych.
Motion to psych. I'm gonna psych that from the record.
Oh fuck. Damn, dude. You know,
You gotta look good. You gotta look good when you testify. We're gonna put you in Gucci slippers.
he's spending all the stipend.
dress him like the
Look at
Bishop Magic
we
Don
get him a Jerry curl. We get him lipstick, Gucci slippers.
Derek Chauvin
We're getting a manicure.
has been immediately found guilty.
a velour. We get
Even the most racist cops defending him were like, "You got us." What can we say?
Yeah. My client would like to be referred to by his Muslim name, Rosebud Delicious. My name is Rosebud. No, Derek, talk the way we taught you. When we did the miscongeniality scene.
Oh, the montage.
Yeah, we did like a teaching you how to be a lady montage.
Yep. What's the lawyer's name?
I like too. They bring Stanley Tucci in to teach Derek Chauvin how to act like a homo.
Yep. Say.
Oh, honey, that's all wrong. Just having to
the
walk
posture
around. Stanley Tucci and Kathleen Madigan is the people they bring in to coach Derek Chauvin on being a messy slut.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm into botanicals.
That sounds awesome. I wish I was into botanicals.
I'm sort of what you would call
What are other shit?
like a botanical mentality.
What's other botanicals?
Flowers.
Carnations. The
Some kind of syrup.
the orchid show at fucking
Those
the-
are botanicals.
Those are botanical. The
I wanna-
Encyclopedia Botanica.
That's a botanical.
That's a botanical.
Okay.
Nugs. Dank nugs.
Settlers of Bataan.
Settlers of
Botanicals.
Bataan.
That's a botanical.
That's what Bloods play.
a botanical. A botanical pencil.
A botanical pencil, of course.
That's a botanical.
That's so true.
Yana, my client doesn't even own a botanical pencil. And going furthermore, research indicates that there's no such thing as a botanical pencil. So I ask you again, how could he possibly have killed Mr. George Floyd?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good defense.
They're
And
like-
the jury, this one guy in the deliberating, he's like, I mean, he made a really good point about the botanical pencil. It doesn't exist. They're like that, but what?
There's no pencils involved. There's no pencil at any point. In this case.
Half of his argument was that I'm going to show you a magic trick monologue from The Dark Knight.
Oh,
That would be awesome. I would love to see an insane old
Dude.
black guy try and remember the magic trick.
Just
Speech from The
it's
Dark
an old
Knight.
black guy with Heath Ledger Joker makeup on defending Derek Chauvin. Maybe we've all gone a little psycho. Maybe we've all had too much in this world. Everybody hurts. Everybody cries. Sometimes. Sometimes. What's the frequency, Kenneth? What is the frequency, Kenneth? Spyrodome.
Spyrodome.
Are we living in a system of justice, or is this some kind of Mad Max Spyrodome situation? That my client can't get a fair trial just because he's got a Jerry curl and a velour tracksuit and Gucci slippers. I know what you think. You look at Derek Chauvin and you think he ain't. Boo. And it was the beep heard round the world.
And somehow also the lawyer was convicted of murder after that display. They were both immediately put to death.
Look, there's got to be no way that he's. Like, you have to prosecute him. The system knows that, because if he doesn't go to jail, there's going to be riots. Like,
I think he's probably going to get off somehow.
They always get
They
off.
always get off.
I don't
Like
know
the
what this
one, yeah.
Kyle
The one
Rittenhouse.
guy
Kyle
is-
Rittenhouse will get off for sure, but the Chauvin guy, it's like there's too much.
Although that the one cop in South Carolina they caught on camera, he did go. He shot a guy in the back. He's
Yeah.
like one of the only guys that. Something fucked up is going to happen.
Yeah.
There's no way he's going to
Well,
go to jail.
I mean, getting
what
them
he
even to
deserves.
trial is like a big deal.
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
The point is,
I mean, we care.
is
I
that
care.
they should let me orchestrate that defense.
Yeah.
Find that lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing, the Joker makeup,
You
the
find
velour tracksuit, the Gucci slippers.
Yep.
Have a mentally ill lawyer in Joker makeup.
Mhm.
Call Derek Chauvin the N-word
Yes.
in some.
Oh, I see. So that way
psychotic
he
display.
definitely goes to jail. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a. But it would really start a conversation. You know? It would make people think. It would really open up the dialogue in America in a way.
yeah,
So
and that's what
fucking
we
true.
need. We need more talking, and a little bit less yelling at one another.
and